Consultants, contractors, they are the same, aren't they? Not true. Over the years, the two terms have become blurred and at times have been used interchangeably, especially in the online space. It's easy to understand why it's unclear about what each role is and what it's truly defined to do. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking it down for you, what a consultant does for your business, and why operations consulting is a smart growth investment in your business. So pull up a chair, hit the subscribe and bell notification button, and let's dive in. Hey CEOs, welcome back to my channel, the best place for creative CEOs, consultants, and contractors. If you're brand new here, I'm Teresa, operations consultant behind Loop Link, and I'm here to help you close the loop in your business operations and expand your agency with excellence. One of the ways I help you do that is by helping you shift from a CEO dependent to a systems dependent operations by leveraging your technology, techniques, and team. We've been going through the series of building your executive team to help you scale at the fraction of a cost, part-time leaders like fractional COOs or fractional CMOs. But I'm a firm believer of growing from the inside out by strengthening your core foundations of operations to help support the upcoming growth. And that brings us here. Today, we're going to be covering the hot topic of operations consulting and what it truly is and the top 3 benefits to empower smart growth in your creative business. Consultants typically have a misconception about them, that they charge or cost a lot of money and they're not in the business enough to influence the ideal impacts and outcomes for the business and the cost amounts because some of them do travel to client sites. Due to these misconceptions, we often tend to miss the true value of consultants. So let's start with the basics of what is a business consultant. The short answer is that they are a professional who provides expert advice and opinions on what needs to be done in your business. Whereas a business contractor is generally there to evaluate the client's needs and performs the work. The lines tends to get blurred, especially when after having given their professional opinion or recommendations, the consultant then enters into an agreement or contract to provide the services that is required. There is great value to having someone who consults for your business to provide that professional or expert opinion and to also then oversees the implementation. That is because they formulated the strategy, so they may be a more well-trusted solution to train or assist others in making the decisions and help execute the performing tasks. There are typically 3 common types of consulting that we see in our online space. The first type is strategy consulting, which focuses on growing the financial side of the business through sales and marketing to increase the business's revenue. Some of these areas that they might be working on with the creative CEOs is on building the funnels, managing paid advertising, copywriting and messaging, joint venture opportunities, and collaborative investments, etc. The second type is management consulting, which includes operations refinement to streamline the day-to-day activities, optimize workflows, and bring efficiency to the overall performance of the business. The other side of management consulting involves team development or organizational structuring to scale the business beyond the CEO. The third type is technology consulting, where the consultant may be designing and implementing the IT systems, build specific apps or websites for the company. They would work on integrating the technology and automating to meet the needs of the business. A consultant can have a broad or overlapping experience across these 3 tiers, and there can be some consultants who are way more targeted and focused and specializes in a specific area for smart business growth. Although I can be considered as a management consultant, I'd like to keep it laser focused in my area of specialty, which is geared towards operations in small businesses. We'll get to the benefits of operations consulting for creative CEOs like you. But first, let's talk briefly about the consultant's approach when they partner up with creative businesses like yours. Consultants are usually brought in by the business owner or leader when there is a strain or problem that the business does not have enough experience or expertise to overcome. The consultant will receive an initial overview of the problem, such as a break between the business and their market, or if they are having issues with customer experience or fulfillment delivery. The first thing a consultant would do is to initiate a research to gather the requirements and current data. They could be interviewing existing team members, end users, or collect data from the client and analyze historical records and market research reports. Based upon the research, they would then formulate a strategy, a plan, or a solution to present to the client to help them them with their challenge. A plan would be then delivered by either a presentation, whether it's a slide deck or a business case document, and based upon the presentation, the client then may select an option or a path that they can best commit to or to align with to take action on. Depending on the type of consultancy you're working with, they may be able to help you with the implementation too. So now that you have a better understanding of the what and the how of the consultants, let's talk about the why. Why would it be beneficial for you to consider operations consulting for your creative agency? Businesses often engage in operations consulting to be able to diagnose the issue, develop a strategic plan, and or implement a plan to solve the pressing issue. This is an individual who has seen the challenge or theme across other organizations and businesses and have often already helped these businesses soar past their obstacles. They have the experience and the understanding of the surrounding space which your business operates in. By opting into operations consulting, you don't have to worry about adding a headcount to your organization and get the same level of expertise to help support your business growth. An operations consultant is different from an online business manager or a virtual assistant in the fact that they are strategic problem solvers. They are skilled in the 30,000-foot view to help you see the forest past the trees. They'll come in and provide the recommendations on how and what to change, and they can also help the business make and implement the changes. If you're a team of one, you already have so many things on your plate, like wearing all the hats from sales and marketing to client fulfillment and then business growth initiatives. Even when you have an existing team, the team members are brought in to establish certain functions in your business. It can be difficult to have team members to implement the short-term goals when it involves utilizing other skill sets. They'll become overwhelmed, unsure of the expectations, and feeling a lack of success at the end of the day. Engaging operations consulting will bring in the resources available to you as the creative CEO, which will save you substantial time, energy, and resources that will be involved in retaining the team members, organizing and prioritizing their schedules, and leading the execution of the strategy. The operations consultant will specialize in leading the management and execution of the short-term project. Some of the short-term goals in a micro to a small business could be building out systems and processes, optimizing operations and workflows, or streamlining and automating parts of the business efficiently or effectively. It's not just only about the technical knowledge, but it's about their qualitative and analytical approaches. Operations consultants are business-oriented and can add value, not only in bringing expertise, but also in bringing a fresh perspective, a new set of eyes on the project, and asking pertinent questions or applying methodologies to uncover gaps and identify where the leaks are happening in the system or process. In operations consulting, the consultant might be adding value, for example, by looking at a future workflow of the current results versus the new results and help point out whether it's too big of a leap for the consumers or audience. Another example would be that an operations consultant can analyze the effectiveness of a workflow and the benefits of consolidating tools and systems and where some of the redundancies can be removed, and really, at the end of the day, help simplify the business. And this is where the difference in the value will show, because team members may not be able to see the redundancies since they're so in the thick of it every single day. Especially if you're a team of one or if you're a team of three, having an operations consultant can help you build out your 90-day strategic plan to help you reach the next growth milestone or plan for your next hire. Additionally, they can also support your business by providing specialized training, for example, using a new CRM or a project management tool or a customer success training, etc. There are numerous benefits to engage operations consulting for your creative business. While it may be not a small investment, it can provide you with a long-term ROI for the business growth and team growth. The long-term effects will stay with you in the years to come. If you are not ready to engage in operations consulting, you can get started in organizing the back end of your business with my free SOP bundle. You can download it for free by clicking on the link below this video. Have you ever hired a consultant for your business? If so, what category did they specialize in? Leave your feedback in the comment section below. Make sure you download the free SOP bundle. If this video was helpful, be sure to subscribe, share with a friend, and hit the like button so I know to make more videos like this. I'm Teresa, Operations Coach Consultant, and I'll see you in the next one.